Hi friends, from today onwards I am starting the JavaScript series. So in this session we will be discussing about iterators and generators in JavaScript. So what are iterators? Let me give one practical example. Let equal to, you can take three values inside the console.log. So I am checking the type, okay, type of. So here you observe carefully, I am writing inside the array symbol dot iterator. So we are passing the property symbol dot iterator. So let us run this and check what it is returning. Function. So this property value symbol dot iterator is giving us the function. Okay. So let us call this function and check what it is returning. I will be storing into one variable. Now I will console log ITR. So now check what it is returning. Earlier we have seen that is a function, right? So now we are calling that function. Let's run. See, it is giving the object. So it's a array iterator. This symbol dot iterator represents the key in an object. So it is a property, actually it is a built-in symbol in JavaScript. So it will be serves as a unique identifier. So we can use as a property name in an object. So it will indicate the object, and it will have the iterator method. This method is a function that returns the iterator object. So iterator object will have the next method. So when you are calling the next method, on each iteration it will get the next value in that particular sequence. So next method returns an object with the two properties. One is value and another one is done. Let's see. Suppose here I am writing next method. So here I am calling the next method. So clear and run. So it's an object returning done and value. So done is giving us the false and value is 1. So value 1 means in the array the first value it got printed, and done is false means it is a boolean indicating whether the iteration is complete or not. So let us run one more time by using the next and see what we will get. The next method is called an iterator object. So it will be returning an object with the two properties. One is done and value, right? So the next method will be called on the each iterator object. So value will be giving the property, the current value in the iteration sequence. Done means it will be returning the boolean whether if any more values need to be iterated. That means the iterator has reached the end of the sequence or not. The done is false means there are more values to be iterated. If the done is true means the iteration is complete and there is no more values. Let's see how. Third time I am calling the next, so I will run the wait, I will clear and run. Okay, so value 1, value 2, value 3, these are the values which are present in the array, right? So again I am calling the next method. Now see what will happen. See here the value got undefined and done is true. This means iterator has reached the end of the sequence. So there is no more values to be iterated. So in that case the done will be true. So in the simple words we can say that value means it's a property that reflects the current value in the sequence. The done property indicates if there are more values to come or iteration is finished or unfinished. If the iteration is finished means it returns true. If the iteration not finished means it returns false. And there is one more functions are there in JavaScript, that is generator function. So basically this generator function is the type of function which introduced in the ECMAScript 2015, which allows you to define an iterative algorithm by writing a function whose execution can be passed and resumed. Let's see how. Function by generator. So the basic difference between the normal function and the generator function is, for the generator function we need to keep asterisk symbol beside the function name. Now it will become as a generator function, and also inside the body write yield. Yield is a predefined keyword that will produce a series of values. So we will be looking into that. So here I will be writing two string values. Okay, so now, so my generator is a generator function defined with the function asterisk. Okay, and yield keyword used to produce the values, and when the generator is invoked, it will return a iterator object. So let's call the function and see the result, what it is happening. So I am running the function, nothing is happening. Why? Because the generator function, by running the generator, we get the object for the iterator to loop. So we will assign it to one variable, and now console.log itr next. I'm calling this next method. I'll be calling 3 times. See, it, it is an object, returned an object with the value false and the string name which we have given in the function body. So the next method basically iterates the loop which are present inside the generator function. So it will be looping each and individual items. Basically, these generators are useful for creating the iterators and also implement the asynchronous programming using the features like async and await. So now I'll be showing how to pass arguments in the generator function. Or else 1 to 5 numbers we will iterate. We will create one loop and iterate. Let's see how, by using the generator function. So I'll be passing 5 here and here num. Inside this I will be creating for loop for let I equal to 0. This is the starting, and I less than num, and increment the value. Now inside this write yield. Now assign this function to one variable. I equal to Now call the method, next method. So basically I have created the generator function and I am passing the 5 as a value to the input parameter to the function. So inside that I have created the for loop. So initial I equal to 0. So I less than num5. So it will be printing up to the number which is less than 5, and I plus plus means it will be incrementing the value. So yield of I. So let's run the program. Gen is not defined. I think function name. So now run the program. It is not defined. Okay. See the value iterated from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have written condition, right? So based on the condition, it got printed up to the value 4. So the loop got terminated here. So by using this generator functions, we can create a custom iterators for transversing the data. So inside this, we are using yield keyword, right? So basically, this yield keyword will allows for pausing and resuming the iteration process. So this can be simplify the implementation of the custom iterable objects and make the mode code readable. So in the real-time projects where these generators are used means in asynchronous programming. So while dealing with the asynchronous tasks, we'll be using this generator functions. So handling the multiple asynchronous operations that need to be executed sequentially. So this generator is created by using an asterisk in front of the this function name. So when you are executing any function, they don't return with the value immediately. Okay. Instead, an iterator is returned. So this iterator may be used to access the returned values. See, returned values by using step by step. Of course, you can also pass arguments to the generator and use them in the function body. So this is all about the iterators and generators. So if you like, please subscribe and share. Thank you, friends.